wouldn't it be great if you had an activity in your life or something in your life that could make you a more well-rounded person, boost your efficiency, and offer some health benefits? Today I'm going to be talking to you about how hobbies can change your life. Now, the great thing about hobbies is there's something out there for everybody. No matter your background, no matter how much time you have, no matter what your interests are, there's something out there for everybody. Not all hobbies are expensive. Not all hobbies require a big time commitment. And that's what's great about them. There's something for everyone. Now, my name is Sebastian Gamboa, and I have some pretty broad experience with hobbies. I've played 4 sports. I have played over half a dozen instruments. And I've been a part of so many clubs, I can't even count them all. Now, I understand that many of you may have numbers that are higher, way higher than this. But this is all it took, and probably less, to teach me how hobbies can change your life as they've changed mine. Now, I'm going to be talking to you guys today about how hobbies can change your life, obviously. But I'm going to be talking to you specifically about how they can make you a deeper or more well-rounded person, how they can make you more productive, and how they can actually make you healthier. Now, to start, hobbies grant you depth. They make you a more well-rounded person. One of the ways they do that is by making you more relatable and helping you relate to your surroundings more. Now, every new experience you interact with and you have is a new perspective that you gain. The longer you do that, the bigger that perspective will grow, and the deeper that perspective will grow. For example, if I get into running, which if you can tell by my figure, I'm not into running. If I get into running, I can probably really appreciate the hard work that Usain Bolt and other Olympic competitors, the efforts that they have to go to become so successful or even try. These men have to go through so many things that we couldn't even imagine, but you could come closer to imagining those things by gaining some perspective, by stepping into their shoes and running into their shoes, so to speak. Now, another example of that in a more personal way for me is, before I started playing guitar, I had this friend, and as I started playing guitar and the longer I started playing guitar, the more I understood him, because we had that shared experience, and the more he was able to understand me, because we had that shared experience and that shared perspective of being a guitar player. Now, it may sound little and stupid, but it's good to connect with as many people as much as you can. Another thing that hobbies grant you is a sense of fulfillment. Now, for me, I'm gonna sound a little basic here, but there's nothing better than fighting a good fish, than nailing a new riff you just learned, or than reaching that scenic overlook that you hiked so long for. Now, these are all reasons why hobbies are great, because they give you something to feel proud of. They give you a reason to feel proud about yourself, and something, you work so hard for something, and to get to see it pay off, that's powerful. Appreciating yourself is part of being a more well-rounded person, and all of that will change your life. Now, to move on from how hobbies can make you a more dynamic person, I'm going to be talking about how they can help you boost productivity. Now, the more activities you do, the faster your day will go by. In an article by Dr. Kurtz, which was published in Psychology Today, which was published in September of 2015, hobbies promote flow. And basically what flow is a state of being where, you lose your sense of self-consciousness. Your day just goes by because you're so in the zone and focused on what you're doing. Your day flies by, your time runs right past you. Now, in the same article, Kurtz discusses this sense of urgency that hobbies create because of the time they fill, which in turn causes you to boost efficiency. Now, you only have so much time in a day. If you have some responsibilities at the end of the day to do, but you have all these hours in between, if you fill it with a hobby, you're going to have to get that stuff done, your responsibilities done, so you can get on with your hobby, so you can enjoy yourself. But if you got nothing to do, you're just going to putz around the house until 11 o'clock at night when you start on your 3-hour homework assignment, and as soon as you know that 3-hour assignment turns into 4, turns into a 5-hour assignment, and you didn't sleep, and you have to go to work at 10 in the morning. Personal story. Now, the more urgency it creates, the less procrastinating you'll have, which also, like I said, will boost your efficiency. Now that I've talked about how hobbies can boost efficiency, I'm going to talk to you about how hobbies are actually good for your health. Don't rush and be like this guy. Now, hobbies are good for your health because, one, they can help your mental health. Hobbies have been proven to actually help your mental health. In a study by Dr. Zawodowski, which was called the Real-Time Association Between Engaging in Leisure Activities and Daily Health and Well-Being, which is actually published in February of 2018. The study found that hobbies actually decrease your stress levels and increase your mood levels. This stress could come from stressful life events as shown in this graph here, or they can just come from everyday stress from work, stress from school, anything really. It decreases your stress levels, as we'll elaborate on a little bit later. Additionally, or on a more personal, when I'm feeling anxious, I reach for one of my guitars. And when I need an escape, I go fishing. I grab my rods and I go fishing. In addition to your mental health, they can actually boost your hobbies, of course, can boost your physical health. Now, Dr. Dressman, in an article entitled Association of Enjoyable Leisure Activities with Psychological and Physical Well-Being, which was published in May of 2010, hobbies can actually lead to a lower BMI, waist circumference, and blood pressure, as well as increasing cortisol levels, which, going back to what we talked about with mental health, cortisol levels are your stress-reducing hormone. So it really is an all-around, helpful thing to do. This is what is great about hobbies. You can do what you like, whatever you want, and however much of it you want to do. Now, I've never done hobbies personally for the physical benefit. I've done them because I think they're fun, even sports. I did football because I thought it was going to be fun, which it was. And like I said, I haven't done hobbies for those physical reasons, but I also enjoy going on nature hikes and riding a bike. So it really just it's an all-around helpful thing to have are some hobbies in your life. Now, in conclusion, I'm going to be talking. I already talked about it. Hobbies make you a more well-rounded person, help you relate more to your surroundings, and help have the world relate better to you, and provide some health benefits. These are how hobbies can change your life. Being a healthier person, being more well-rounded, and helping you relate more to the world around you, that is life-changing. Now, so all of you need to go out there and try a hobby. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter if it's time-consuming or expensive. Don't try those ones at first. Go out, ride a bike, read a book, cook a new dish. Do whatever you want, but just find something fun and engaging that you like. Thank you so much for listening. Now get out there and try a hobby. Thank you very much.